directors and principals and all the teachers and all the students. I am Adil Ali Khan from class 9. We all know that today is 10th December and it is celebrated as Human Rights Day. So today I am gonna present a speech about freedom from discrimination. Discrimination means that treating someone differently from others, and people may be discriminated on the basis of their age, their skin color, their religion, their language, their culture, and on many other grounds. Basically, our world is divided into two parts: those who discriminate others and those who are discriminating by others. Discrimination creates an unequal balance between the people or of the society or of the country, and discrimination also badly impacts the economical condition of the country. The right to freedom from discrimination is internationally recognized as a human right, and the reason are simple, that the right to freedom from discrimination is the most important human right. If there will be people who discriminate people or tolerate or make fun of others on unpurposely reason. Yes, there is still some people who tolerate people or discriminate because of their skin color, how they look, where they are from, and for many unpurposely reasons. No one is born hating one and another person. Everyone is equal in this world, and the people must learn to hate. If they can learn to hate, they must thought to love, and love comes from more from the heart than its opposite. It is important to stop discrimination because it has many harmful effects, like it impacts the economical condition of the country. Because example of an Africa is facing of the apartheid system, and it also impact on the economical and political condition of the Africa. No one is born hating each other. Everyone is equal in this world. Let's practice motivation and love, not discrimination and hate. That's all thing.
Excellent teachers and all my dear friends, I am Pratishtha Talve from class 9 and I am going to deliver a speech on a very serious matter of the right to freedom from torture and inhuman or degrading treatment. Torture occurs when someone deliberately causes very serious and cruel suffering to another person by punishing or intimidate or obtain information from them. Now, what is inhuman treatment? Inhuman treatment is a treatment in which the victim suffers from intense physical and mental pain. It includes psychological interrogation, physical assault, cruel and barbaric detention, psychological and physical abuse in a care or health setting. Now, what is degrading treatment? Degrading treatment is a treatment in which the victim is undignified by treating it in a way that must not be acceptable, and it is based on the principle of dignity. Your right not must to be tortured in an inhuman or degrading way, and it should not be limited or restricted in any way. The Article 3 of Human Rights Act says that no one shall be subjected to torture or an inhuman degrading treatment. Once Nelson Mandela said that to deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. There is an example case of an Indian Sikh living in UK in which he was tortured because he was a high-profile supporter of Sikh separatism. An Indian Sikh living in UK was claimed to be deported on being deported to India because he was a high-profile supporter of Sikh separatism, and the UK still sought to torture him on being the suspicion of a terrorist. Now, how could we get freedom from torture? It's a very serious matter. Torture is an atrocious practice that undignifies a human and attacks on its dignity. The freedom from torture is a fundamental human right and must be protected under all circumstances, and the growing awareness of international legal instruments and supporting organizations gives hope that the wall around this terrible practices being eroded gradually. No one should stay quiet against torture because it's their right, it's your right, it's my right, and it's our fundamental right. And I would like to finish it by saying that the healthy mind does not torture others, it's the tortured who turn into torturers. Thank you.
Myself Ayush Marana of class 7. Today I am going to tell about human rights. So let's start about human rights. As we know that all human beings are born free and equal in rights. These fundamental rights are given without any discrimination of caste, creed, religion, color and sex. Indian Constitution ensures right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, right culture and culture are important not only for individual but also for social stability and both at national and international level. It breach of human right cause conflicts everywhere. It hinders both individual and national progress. Unfortunately, the violation of human rights is still continuous in many parts of the world. A large number of people are deprived of basic necessities of life, that is, food, shelter, and security to life. The right to basic minimum needs with works, healthcare and education is denied to them. It can be said that the knowledge of human right is the best defense against their violation. Learning about one's right builds respect for right of others. Respecting human right to create more tolerant and peaceful society. Human rights should be taught as a special type of subject or a part of a special subject in civics education. Thank you.
My name is Payal Bharti and I am from class 8. So today I am going to tell about right against exploitation. It means right to exploitation allows Indian citizens to stand up against any kind of exploitation that he or she might be going through. This fundamental right is described in the Constitution as in the Article of 23. In the Article of 23, prohibition of the traffic in human beings and forced labor. Traffic in human beings and forced labor and beggar and other similar forms of forced labor are prohibited, and any contravention of this provision shall be an offense. Nothing in this article shall prevent the state are imposing the
Society full of diversity was one of the fundamental rights of minorities, which are grouped and have common language and religion, and they live in a particular part of the country and
Shruti Gupta from Standard 8. Today I am going to tell you about very crucial topic, that is human rights. We know that every people have dignity and value, right? Human right is a set of principles with equality, justice, freedom, fundamental right and race. It includes right to life and liberty, right to expression, freedom from torture, peaceful assembly, and fair trial. Many countries don't consider domestic violence as a crime. Why? Maybe there is common. Today is Human Rights Day and we are fortunate that we have these rights. In this world, there are many people who don't have these rights but they wanna use it, and also in this world people exist who have these rights but maybe they don't know how to use it, right? Worldwide there are 40 million children suffering from abuse and neglected. In armed conflict, worldwide there are 3 lakh children are being exploited who are the underage of 18. And also there are 246 million children are child labor. Why? They don't have these rights. They have these rights but maybe they don't know about it. But we can protect them by our a little effort. Like by listening their stories, after that taking action. Stand up against discrimination and also stay connected with social movement. We can also promote human rights on our personal life, like by participating on local human rights activities, donate our some part of money on orphanage, and also we can report serious human rights violence on United Nations because we have these rights, right? That's it. Thank you.
Friends, myself Abdullah from Standard 8. Today I am telling a misuse of human rights. Indian Constitution gives not only the freedom of speech and express under the Articles 19, but also gives right to express our feeling to show his expression. In Articles 19A to confer the speech confer to free speech, while Articles 19B show the while Articles 19B